Welcome to Mastering Machines, where we discover tomorrow's reality.
So imagine you're walking into your kitchen and you see something pretty out of the ordinary. Two robots working together to put away your groceries. One hands a bag of cookies to the other, which then places it carefully in your drawer, all with the natural movement of human hands. This isn't science fiction. This is the Helix robot from the popular robotic company Figure.io. For decades, teaching robots new tasks has been painfully slow. Want a robot to learn how to pick up a new object? That'll take thousands of demonstrations or hours of expert programming. Want it to work with another robot? Even more complex, knowing all the different nuances with them working with each other and the spatial recognition. But what if we could just actually talk to them and get them to do these specific things? That's exactly what Figure has achieved with Helix. But here's what makes this story fascinating. It's not just another AI announcement. This is the first time we're seeing robots that can control their entire upper body with human-like precision, including individual fingers, wrists, head, and torso. And all of this is happening at 200 times per second. Even though the robots in the video are a little bit slow, think about picking up a glass of water. It seems simple, right? But your brain is processing countless variables. The glass's shape, its fragility, how much force to use, where to place your fingers. Now Helix can do all of this with objects it's never seen before. For example, if you tell the Helix to pick up the desert item, it will recognize a toy cactus as that particular desert item and calculate the perfect grip and execute the movement flawlessly. So what's the secret with Helix and how does it allow it to do all these different movements just by looking at particular items? The Helix works like the human brain, with two systems working in harmony of each other. And system 2 is the thinker, understanding language and planning actions. And then system 1 is the doer, executing precise movements in real time. So it's able to take those two types of systems that we use as humans and actually implement it into the software and analysis of what it's doing as a robot. Then this even gets more interesting. Remember the groceries kind of example I was mentioning earlier? Helix can run on two robots simultaneously. So that's what we see in the video. And allowing them to work together like a well-coordinated team. They don't need any special type of programming or integrations, no rehearsed movements, just natural collaboration with each other through simple language commands. This is pretty science fiction-y. The implications for this robot are staggering. In testing, these robots successfully handled thousands of different household items they've never seen before. So that's everything from delicate glassware to crumpled up clothing, all with the same set of instructions that would work for a human. Pick this up, or hand this over, or place this there. Think just a little bit further down the line and what this means for the future. Elderly care, household assistance, disaster response. Anywhere humans need an extra pair of hands, Helix could help. And unlike previous robots that needed extensive reprogramming for each new task, Helix can adapt on the fly through simple, natural language conversation. Even more remarkable fact is how efficiently Helix learned all of this. The entire system was trained on just 500 hours of demonstrations. That's less than 5% of what previous robots needed. It's like teaching a child a lifetime of skills in just 3 weeks. All of this intelligence, all these capabilities come from a single set of neural network weights. No special programming for different tasks, no separate systems for different robots, one unified brain that can handle it all. And for Figure, this is just the beginning. The team at Figure believes they've only scratched the surface. They're already working on scaling Helix by 1,000 times and beyond. And imagine what will be possible in scale for all of these different industries that need a human touch. When I first read about Helix, I couldn't help but think about all of those science fiction movies that we grew up watching. I, Robot, Bicentennial Man. You know, the ones where robots could understand us and work alongside us and help us in our daily lives. And for the first time, I feel like that future doesn't feel like science fiction anymore. So when the next time you're struggling with a simple household task like putting away the groceries or organizing a drawer, remember this moment, because we're witnessing the birth of robots that can truly understand and help us, and not through rigid programming, but through natural conversation and collaboration that pretty much anybody is capable of. So that next time you bring the groceries into your house or help your sibling or your colleague, it might be a robot helping you right next to them. Remember, mastering machines, discover tomorrow's reality.